Speaking of opportunistic, at the beginning of this season, or let's say 3 weeks into the season, I would have never guessed Concordia would have been playing for a regional title. When I was out at practice last week, these guys have it going on. Minnick, Morrison, all those guys. John Poor, 5 touchdowns this past week. How well is Concordia playing? Because they travel to West Lafayette this week. West Lafayette certainly no slouch, but Concordia, I don't know if there's any team in our area or maybe in the state as far as 3A goes that's as hot as the Cadets right now.
They're red hot. And I agree with you. When I looked at them before the season, I said, they've got David Morrison, top-notch quarterback. Do they really have a team around him? That was the question. And they've proved it over and over, week after week, that they are a team with a really good quarterback, really great quarterback, but he's not flying solo. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And offensively, they're going to be difficult to contain, and they have been over the course of the last few weeks.
Yeah. Defensively, they're up 41-0 against Belmont at halftime. Decatur, although they haven't had the team this year, always a tough place to go down to Bob Worthman Stadium and compete. And then last week they gave up 21 to Lures. My biggest question against West Lafayette is West Lafayette has a running back that's over 1,800 yards this year. That's a school record. And a quarterback that's set a school record in terms of passing yards this season. Granted, they've played more games than they normally do because of their extension in the postseason. But you got to rely on your defense a lot because they're playing an offense that can put up just as many points as they can.
Yeah, and I think that if you look at West Lafayette, I mean, that's what you see. You see, okay, they are potent, but they give up points as well. And so this game of those ones we've talked about may have the most likelihood for a shootout type atmosphere.
Parker Ronchetto. I love the name. I hope I'm saying it right. Parker Ronchetto. That's the quarterback of West Lafayette.
If not, that's the way it should be.
If not, it sounds so good to say. I hope I'm not saying it on Friday night during the highlight zone, but I like the way it comes off my lips. And their running back, Maurice Woodward, 46 carries, 266 yards against a really good Yorktown team last week.
That's grinding it out.
Yeah.
46 carries is grinding it out.
I mean, John Poor had 5 touchdowns, which is awesome.
But he carried 23 times.
Yeah. Well, he's far more productive per carry in terms of points. But 46 carries, so they rely on that. It was a shootout against Yorktown last week. Yorktown put up 41 and lost to this team.
Right.
So that's got to be a concern if you're the Concordia coaching staff this week.
Yeah, but I still like having David Morrison at the helm to be able to try to match that.
It is true. It should be a good one. Concordia at West Lafayette.